Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 47 of the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Eggs Challenge that Marshal and I are doing here on Big Anklevich on health. Okay, so let's jump into the daily videos and we'll check those out and then see what there is to talk about when they're done. It is day 47 and it's a pretty standard day. I didn't really do much different. I probably was supposed to fast today, but I changed my mind. I didn't feel like doing it. So I just did a one meal a day. I'm not sure if fasting is working out for me. I don't know. I'll have to talk more about it, more figure out of it. But for now, I'm just going to do one meal a day for a little while, and we'll see how that goes. See if I can eat every day and see if I can get myself lots of fat to help me out. So today I did ground beef, half of a chub, and I put it into the frying pan. I fried it up, and I made sure to save all the grease that came out of it. It's 70-30 blend, and so it has a lot of fat, and I made sure to save all that, and I poured it down into the container, and I ate all of it. I ate all the ground beef as well as all the fat, and I was full by the time I was done, let me tell you. So there was that, but yeah, it was good, and I felt good, and I think it's gonna be good, and so that was how it went today.
Hey, it's day 47 of the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Egg Challenge, and once again did OMAD. I don't know if I need to say that anymore. That's pretty much my goal, pretty much the standard of what I do. It's pretty much my way of life right now. I guess the other day I did have where I ate a couple meals a day because I was extra hungry, but hopefully that'll be like the odd occurrence, and it'll only happen every once in a while. I guess I'm not that worried about if I don't do one meal a day that I'm going to get all messed up or anything. That really doesn't happen. It's just one day might be crazier than the other, or something weird might happen. But I'm trying to eat enough fat and good food so that I'm not hungry, which I was able to do on yesterday for day 47. I cooked up, or I heated up the remainder of the pork belly that I had cooked up earlier, and I tried to heat it up in the air fryer. The problem that I found with the pork belly is when you reheat it, it gets kind of tough, and it's not as smooth and buttery as it is the first day when you eat it right after it's been cooked. I did use the air fryer instead of the microwave. I'm trying not to use the microwave at all. I mean, it's going to happen every once in a while, but I'm trying not to use it. So anyway, I probably cooked it too long in the air fryer. It still tasted good. It wasn't that tough, but I think I overcooked it in the air fryer too. I just need enough to make sure it's heated up. And anyway, it still tasted good, but I put that on a plate, and then I fried up what was it, 6 eggs, yep, in a frying pan, and then I put that on top of the pork belly with the yolk and everything going down in it. That was really good. I was pretty impressed with how how good that was. Salt and butter. Oh no, I didn't use butter. I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about the bacon grease. So what I do is when I cook a bunch of bacon and I have all the grease in the bottom of the pan or the pot or whatever I'm cooking it in, air fryer, I guess, as well, I just pour that into a small jar, and I put that in the fridge. And when I need to make eggs or something where I need, or I want some bacon grease and whatever I'm cooking up, I just get a knife and I scoop it out of the jar and I put it on the thing, and it melts up just like butter would. And I grew up that way. It's funny. I grew up, my mom, my grandma, everybody that cooked up eggs, they always had bacon grease. that they had saved, and they used that to cook up the eggs. That's just what we did. Somewhere in life, I got misguided by all of the false health advice about, oh, you got to use, margarine or whatever, that plastic stuff, one molecule away from plastic, because that was a healthier thing to do. And especially like after I got married and stuff, my wife was like, oh, bacon grease, oh, that's so gross. Why would you ever do that? And so I started using margarine. But now I'm back, baby. I'm back using bacon grease. I save it all and I use it up. I know some people like have a little ceramic dish or pot or something that they just keep out on their counter with a lid on it that they store the bacon grease in. And that would be softer bacon grease that would melt easier and you could use it easier for things. But I just keep it in the fridge. It's out of habit or whatever. And it's not that hard to use a knife or a spoon to scoop that up out of the jar and melt it up or put it on something to give me the fat that I need, like we were talking about. So I don't know if everybody does that. I don't know if that's something that is normal for other people that are, well, it's probably not normal if you're not doing carnivore or keto or something like that. But I would guess that if you are, maybe you're probably already doing that. But anyway, I thought I'd just share that little bit with you today. And I think I might do some fasting later this week, just to shake things up a little bit. So I might probably a 48-hour fast or something like that, but not for a couple days. So you'll find out as I keep going on the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge.
All right, so there you go. Both of us talking a little bit about fat. Fat is, it's crucial. It's key. It's the most important thing that you eat, it seems. If you want things to go well, you got to get enough fat. If you're not getting enough fat, you're just not going to feel good. And it's good stuff, It's what makes things taste good, and fills you up, makes you satisfied. It's just the way to go. You got to eat more fat. Obviously, there's a limit, but I don't think that any of us get really very close to that limit. That's probably a pretty hard thing to do, because that's the good thing about fat. It fills you up, and you can only eat so much of it. You eat and eat until you're just like, well, okay, I'm full. And that's the fat telling you that you're full. It's like Marshall when he ate a bunch of ground beef, and he ate 3 plates of it, and there was little fat in it, and so he was able to eat more than he probably normally would, to where he felt uncomfortably full. And then the next day he was uncomfortably hungry because he didn't have any fat. And yeah, there's, ways you can do it. Save your bacon grease and use it to cook your eggs with. I probably need to do that. Maybe have less butter and more bacon grease. I do like bacon grease. It's interesting because it tastes really good. I know that might sound gross, but I would just take spoonfuls of it sometimes out of the pan and eat it like soup. It's actually really good. But yeah, so if you are having issues, if you're hungry doing carnivore, or if maybe you're not losing weight like you thought you should, eat more fat. That's what I would suggest. Hopefully that can help you out. And there's obviously lots of other factors that could be the issue, but that's one thing, eating fat, that none of us seem to be willing to do. Eat more fat is what we need to do. We've been propagandized for so long to think of fat as the enemy when it's not. It's the best friend. We've been lied to, folks. So let's turn it around, yeah? All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Just listen. Maybe you just listen. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time on Big Anklevich on Health.